Menzies sales, occasionally we encounter works by international painters. Australian art is our centre of gravity, but we also welcome international paintings whenever we offered them, and in this sale we have something of great interest to me personally and also of international interest, a painting by the South African painter Irma Stern. Irma Stern was born in South Africa in the Transvaal in 1894. She had some German background, and so she was educated in Germany, went to live in Germany, and when she was in her late teens she studied art and did her tertiary education at Weimar at the Academy. She later actually attended the famous Bauhaus, also in Weimar. And there she became acquainted with the most up-to-date and current trends in German art. The German Expressionists were still a radical band who'd been inspired by Gauguin and by Matisse in Paris, and were spreading the word of German Expressionism through Die Brücke and the Neue Secession. And Irma Stern was in the thick of this movement of German expressive painting. She returned to South Africa in the 1920s and began working there initially to the derision of the local art community who weren't accustomed to seeing contemporary German trends displayed in South Africa. But she became an established painter, and later in her life she was a great favourite and in fact became one of the best known painters in South Africa. Her paintings have routinely fetched more than $1 million at auctions when they appear in South Africa and elsewhere in London. So this painting, which we've been offered and which is in our auction, is an unusual thing for us, but it's a very conventional painting for Irma Stern. It's a group of flowers in a seaside setting, and in fact Irma Stern's best work, it covers all kinds of subjects, portraiture, and many of the best paintings she did are figure studies of African women of all races and all denominations in national costume. And so wonderful colour and the wonderful sense of the exuberance of Africa is communicated brilliantly by Irma Stern. And this painting, which is a still life, is also very typical of her work. Some of the highest prices she's achieved are for still life paintings like the one in our auction.